Hey guys, welcome back to another order opening here at the Mountain Bike Shed. We are a local bike shop in St. Louis, Missouri. So come visit us or feel free to order products online at mtbshed.com. We'll get them out to you. If you do come visit us in store, we got a ton of mountain bike trails here in the area as well as Six Flags St. Louis. A bunch of other fun stuff in town, plenty of camping, hotel opportunities. If you want to come visit. But today we are opening an order. I've got Linda here with me. She's in the bottom of the screen for you. Linda is our shop dog. She's an American Bulldog, but she's always happy to greet our customers. She's very calm and friendly. We compliments on her all day, every day. So feel free to bring the kids with you, pick out a new bike, and do all that stuff while you're here. But we'll get right to it. Our first item in today's order is one of my favorites. This is the mountain pump from Topeak. The DA, the G stands for gauge. So this is a pretty big pump with the gauge. The standard mountain DA is a little bit smaller, so people tend to really like that. Nice thing about this pump here, you can do Schrader or Presta. You have to actually remove this top. So I'm going to throw us into our underneath screen and show that, because it seems to confuse a lot of people on these DA pumps, or really any of Topeak's pumps. So they'll get this guy home and you take a look in there, and that's going to be set up for Schrader initially. In order to switch to Presta, you'll unscrew this cap. And you will pull this piece of rubber out. And this little piece of plastic comes out as well. So on this pump, in order to switch it from, it's going to come as Schrader, so the smaller pointy end and the bigger hole is going to be open. If you want to switch it to Presta, you'll just spin it around. You'll put the big end in the big hole where it fits, and then reverse the whole situation, stick it back in. Now we're set up for Presta. So if you get a mountain pump, that's what's up. I do like this with the gauge, so if someone's not looking to invest in a floor pump, which we do suggest, and they just want to buy one pump that's going to do them both, this is it. With this fat cylinder from the Mountain DA, dual action, so you know, it fills on the push and the pull. You can fill up a tire pretty quickly, even with the hand pump. If you've used hand pumps before, you know that they can be a big hassle. We do have a video on the DA frame pump, or at least the Race Rocket, so similar principle. Maybe we'll pump one out on this as well. But yeah, the mountain pumps from Topeak are amazing. They fill tires so quickly, so that's really nice to have. So be careful when you do mount this. It has a bottle cage mount, because this is probably a little bit too big for your frame. But with the bottle cage mount, ensure when you put this guy on that you have this cap piece here turned towards your bike. So if it's not, you're going to, you could possibly hit this with your leg. So I would put this on the right side of your bottle cage, your drivetrain side. So that way, when you, if you pedal and you hit this cap with your leg or something, you're not unscrewing it, you're actually tightening it more. So don't put it on the left side, the non-drive side. Mount this to the drivetrain side of your bicycle to prevent from losing this cap. So, but yeah, pretty cool. It's got a gauge on it. And like I said, a lot smaller is the DA that does not have the gauge. So either or, super nice. Get that. We got a bunch of them. The Race Rocket is the other pump from Topeak. We did do a review on this one. Race Rocket also, this really fat cylinder here. And then the nice thing is this hose that comes out. So beyond the problem of having to pump a standard bicycle pump or whatever older pump that you have or cheap pump you have that isn't a Topeak mountain, you're going to be there forever. So you're going to be doing 1,000 pumps to fill up your tire. These are going to do it fast with this chubbier cylinder. The other issue is, you know, you're trying to hold it straight on your valve. You end up bending your valve core. So by utilizing this hose, it allows a little bit more freedom and movement as you're pumping it up, especially on those hot days when you're kind of stressed trying to, after you've plugged your tires. So pretty cool, good option. Race Rocket, one of our favorites. I'll throw it on the under screen just so you guys can get a little bit closer look at this guy. So this has actually got the smart head. Topeak did put it on. So that is the pendulum wall clock. If you guys come in the shop, you'll hear that chime on the hour. It's 10 o'clock. We're about to open up shop for the day. We've got about an hour till we get to start seeing you guys. So swing by and see us. It's also the ticking you hear in the background. We do sell Garmin watches. I've got my Instinct 2 on here. I love it. It does stress tracking, sleep, activities. It's got mountain bike dynamics. I mean, it's got hundreds of activities. Really cool, durable guy. This is the crossover. So it's got the hands, but then we also sell Casios and G-Shocks, that kind of fun stuff. So come see us. We're getting into summer. You're wearing short sleeves, so you know, kind of personalize yourself a little bit. Get a Casio or a G-Shock that's durable. You can go riding with. It's simplistic. Or if you want something with smartphone connectivity, then check out the Garmin's. We are authorized dealers for both. And then we have some vintage stuff that's pretty cool too if you happen to be into that. But either or, back to the opening. So yeah, the Race Rocket has a smart head, so it's going to adjust back and forth automatically. So you don't need to worry about that. This does have a 90 PSI max. So, you know, if you are a gravel rider or something, this is something that will work well for you. Again, fat chamber. This is small enough to fit into your pack. It's about the size of my hand here, as you guys can see. But pretty cool. So yeah, check that guy out. Get Topeaks. You know, we tend to really focus on certain brands here at the shop. We've got a lot of different items, but Topeak is our go-to for pumps. So check that out. You know, Maxxis obviously is our go-to for tires, but for pumps, it is that. So this is the Muc-Off carry strap. Pretty neat item. Basically, you can strap a tube or anything else to your bike with it. We'll get it opened up here for you. So this is going to come with a tool roll, or you know, a roll for tools or anything else you need to put in there. It's going to strap nicely to the frame. This is the black version. They also have a pink one. We'll throw it in the underneath. Again, we're going to have that roll top bag from Muc-Off. Really cool, waterproof. Basically, you'll put whatever you want in it. We'll throw our DJI mic in there because I don't have a tube or anything with me. And we'll roll this guy up. I'm doing a terrible job. And there we go. It's waterproof. It's going to seal. And then we can strap that to the bike from here. So pretty cool little item from Muc-Off. Easy to throw on. This has got, it's Velcro. It's going to hold on tight to the frame. It's not going to damage things. So definitely check this guy out. Roll top bags. I think we got a couple more in here as well. So yeah, dry bag from Muc-Off. Pretty cool. Oh, so this is the camo or the green one. So if you don't want the black and pink, then you've got that. Muc-Off, pretty cool. Maybe you could put a first aid kit in there since they've got a medical sign on. More pumps. More pumps. More headsets. So if you guys tuned into our last opening, there's so many different headset standards or whatever. I meant to order these the entire time, the ZS44, ZS56. So now we have those and we can get some Borks installed for folks today. So that's neat. Got both of those in, plus some extras for the shop here. These are, yep, all the same. We've got a bunch, so many. So yeah, 5. That's when often people are like, oh, that's expensive. It's like, oh, you have no idea. We have to buy so many of them at once. Single speed Shimano chains. There's a KOA, so if you are checking this video out from out of town and wanting to come see us, you can do so. There's a KOA here in town, right by Greensfelder County Park. The KOA, you can rent a cabin, you can, bring your RV, you can set up a tent, you can do whatever you want there. They have amenities, showers, things for the kids to do, a bunch of fun stuff. The KOA is awesome. They've even got like weird pedal bikes, which is why we ordered this for them. This is a chain on one of the interesting 3- and 4-wheeled bicycles that they have at the campground to play around on. So pretty cool. Go visit the KOA. They're awesome. They helped out when we built a Eureka mountain bike park. When Census Rad Trails came out, Cam Zink's trail building company, they put the guys up in a nice cabin over there and really helped out as far as keeping our costs down and allowing us to get the Eureka mountain bike park in to kind of kickstart this whole mountain bike craze with jump trails and all that fun stuff that we've seen. So thank you to the KOA. That's KOA St. Louis Six Flags. Again, Six Flags is right here. Big water park there, a bunch of roller coasters. More stands, regular stands. Again, if you've watched a previous video, you'll know that I refused to order any more Stands Race because of the issues we ran into with them. But yeah, Stand Sealant, everybody's still buying it and still loving it, so we still carry it. We've got Orange Seal here. So this is the Endurance, so this is going to be kind of the upgraded version of Stands, if you want to say that. The nice thing about Stands is it does come with a nozzle. You can remove your valve core on your tire and inject this straight in. So you can do that. I don't like doing that. I want to, anytime I'm adding sealant, I like to pull the tire off the rim or unseat, pull one side of the tire off and take a look. That way I, A, can pull out any of the dry sealant, and then B, I know that I'm putting the exact right amount of sealant into the tire. So, it does have that nozzle. It is convenient, but really you should be opening that tire up and checking, make sure you have the proper amount of sealant. I mean, if your sealant goes dry, sealant's going to last like 4 to 6 months. You could get a flat out or a puncture on the trail, and then it's not going to seal up. If your tire's not holding pressure, overnight, there could be an issue. Your sealant's probably dry. It's the first place to check. After that, we can start looking at tape. Maybe air's leaking out of the valve stem. But if you have sealant in there, ideally, any of those small leaks, whatever else, would seal up. So keep that in mind. Bunch of sizes of this orange stuff. Orange Seal's got this as well. So that is it this week. I think I've chatted enough with you guys. We're at about 10 minutes, so check us out later on. I'm sure we get multiple orders in a week, and like I said, when I have time, I'll put these orders out for you. I know I didn't go into too much detail because I really focused on the Topeak pumps, but I absolutely love them. They're nice. Everything's good. Oh, Raceface also has a tool wrap. So yeah, get a tool wrap. A lot of times now that everybody's on dropper post, we can't utilize the saddlebags like we used to, because when you drop the seat and go through your suspension travel, your bag could get grabbed by the rear wheel and you're going to lose it. So, or it's going to stop your rear wheel, which is not going to be good at a time when you're utilizing your suspension. So anyway, get a stash bag. If you don't wear a backpack, don't want the weight on you, want to keep it on the bike, then do that. Elsewise, check us out next week, mtbshed.com. We try to put out an episode at least every week for you guys. And we just started re-uploading to Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that good stuff. So you'll see things here first. We're trying to give away a bike at 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe. We would really appreciate it. I can keep putting out content. Ideally, when I'm opening these orders, I know I didn't make any giant revelations for you today, but this is an opportunity for us to kind of talk about the most commonly purchased products here at the shop. So I'm happy to keep it going for you guys. Throw us a like, subscribe. That's all really helpful stuff. Thanks.